next person come to the stage. If you know him, you know there's not a lot going on down here. But there is a lot going on up here. Everybody put your hands together for AJ Rivera!
Whoa, bro! Let them subscribe to my OnlyFans. Alright, I'm gonna tell a story. This is a true story. Alright. So, if you've ever heard my act, or if you've ever seen the police report, I'm Puerto Rican, I've got 2 kids, and I have a white ex-wife, and my kids live with my wife. I don't ever see them. That's not my choice, that's just how I dodge the child support. I'm kidding. Call them every day. But they just moved to Rhode Island, but before they moved, they went to go visit the grandparents in California. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go see these kids. But I told my ex-wife, look, when I go drive out there, I don't wanna fucking see your fucking racist ass fucking white parents, okay? Because I know they stormed the Capitol, and I'm gonna fucking find that video, okay? I swear to God, I'm gonna find that fucking video. And I started driving to California, and halfway through there, you know, you gotta stop for gas, and I see I get a text that from my ex-wife says, your kids don't want to fucking hang out with you anymore. I'm like, bull fucking shit. Fuck that, I'm their dad. Call them up, I'm like, what the fuck's going on? My ex-wife's like, look, you fucking called their grandparents racist. That upset them. I'm like, I don't think so. Get them on the phone. My oldest son, Antonio, not a problem. He's like, no, I get it. It seems like maybe there's something there. Because one time they took the white kids to Disneyland and the brown kids were still at school. And I was like, what the fuck's up with that? And they're like, oh, sorry, we forgot. And I'm like, what'd you forget? The civil rights fucking movement? Like, it's fucking bullshit. My youngest son, he's a little more sensitive. He doesn't want to hurt anyone's feelings. My youngest son, he's like, yeah, Dad, I don't want to hang out with you this weekend. And I'm like, fuck. That fucking shit hurt my fucking heart. It hurt me so bad that if I was Taylor Swift, I would have fucking wrote a song about it. You know, that's how fucking bad that shit hurt. But I was like, all right, I get it. So I fucking go to California and I go to pick up my fucking kids. And, well, just the one. And their grandfather stops me and is like, hey, man, do you mind bringing them back at a reasonable time? Because we got plans this weekend, go to a beach house. I'm like, yeah, go fuck yourself, guy. I don't give a shit about your fucking plans. I'm hanging out with my fucking kids. And I told him, last day I'm going to be here, I'm picking up my youngest son. We're going to go hang out, okay? So you fucking tell him, I don't give a shit, right? So I take my oldest son to go hang out, and we fucking have a blast. We go fucking milkshakes, fucking candy store. I fucking take him to the pizza place, the arcade, a fucking play place. I fucking take him to the jump house. Everything. The whole time I'm fucking taking pictures and sending it to my younger kid like a fucking... like a jealous ex-girlfriend, just, look at me having fun without you. Just, you know, so. Next day, it's time to pick up the youngest. Guess what? He's ready to fucking go. So we go to this outlet mall where there's this like playhouse. And we get there, we park, and the second my kids get out of the car, my oldest son doubles over and is like, fuck. And I'm like, what's wrong with you? He's like, I got a shit so bad. And I'm like, oh no. Oh no. Like as a parent, you realize, oh fuck. I have been creating a little nuclear dirty bomb this whole time, filled with brownies and cheese and shakes. And I'm like, oh fuck. So I fucking pick him up and he's like, you gotta take me somewhere now. And I'm like, okay. So I get into a fucking restroom, right? It's a fucking outlet mall. Get into the fucking restroom, and before I can even fucking take his pants off, he shits himself. And I'm like, oh boy, guy. So I'm like, okay, sit down. We're gonna throw your fucking pants away, and we're gonna handle this, okay? That's the 1 minute one, all right?
No, 30 seconds.
That's the 30 seconds. We're gonna handle this, okay? So he's like on the toilet squeezing out. I throw his pants away. I'm like, okay, don't worry. I'm like, all right, Leo, stay here. I'm gonna go buy him some new pants. I turn around, Leo's not there. So I'm like, oh fuck. I'm like, all right, Antonio, stay here. Don't let anyone rape you. So I fucking go outside. I fucking look around. Fucking Leo's just walking like, nice job, Dad. So I bring him back. I'm like in the bathroom, like, Antonio, and I just hear, it's cool, Dad. No one raped me. I'm like, oh, thank God, because your mom would have never fucking let that shit go. So we have a good time. I take him back home, and his grandfather's like, hey, I thought you were going to be home a little earlier. My little son's like, sorry, Grandpa. Shit happened, so. That's it. That's my time, guys. Thanks for having me.
Keep it going for AJ Rivera, everybody. Father of